It's Friday, the 19th of March. That means it's day 72 out of 84 on my 3 liquid shake a day Newcastle diet. It means in 12 days time I can finally have a piece of chicken or fish or something which I've been dying for. We'll bring you today the blood test, the weigh-in, and also data from my vaccine trial trip to Preston, which took place on Wednesday. Unfortunately I messed up the filming a bit there, so I missed out bringing you a really nice sunny day, but I'll bring you all the data later in the video. And of course the weather forecast was completely incorrect for today, so let's go inside. We'll give you the scores on the doors and blame it all on the weatherman. Well everybody, only 12, maybe 13 days to go on 3 shakes a day. I hope the figures are good today, and given I went to Preston on Wednesday and messed the filming up, I'm going to bring you the extra figures that I got from the vaccine trial clinic in this video when we come to the scores on the doors. So I hope it's been a decent week. I've been out and about a bit. Okay, let's get on with it, and here come the scores on the doors. Hmm, 112.1. Okay. Yep, we'll have to have a look at that. Now, as always, time for the blood sugar test. Okay. 5.5. It's been higher, it's been lower, but that's perfectly acceptable. So let's analyse those scores now. And as I said earlier, a couple of bonus readings from my tests at the vaccine trial clinic in Preston. So first of all, we have the weight, which last week was 113, now 112.1. Less than a kilo. That is most definitely the worst reading I've had all week. I think I know what it might be. I had extra salad on Monday and Wednesday after some fairly vigorous and long walks. So I mean, I wear one of these Apple Watches and keep a track of these things, and you can see here how it's gone over those 2 days. And when I got back, I was absolutely ravenous. In fact, on one day I only had 2 shakes, but I did add a little bit of tapenade and a little bit of lumpfish, or was it salmon caviar, one of the two, a spoonful, onto my salads on those days. Professor Taylor does say don't do that amount of exercise because it will create the hunger, and I wasn't able to resist. And I thought, probably misguidedly, that the extra calories burnt off would allow me to eat a little bit more. And it's only salad we're talking about here, but I guess if you go much over 800, then you come out of ketosis and water comes back on or something. I don't know exactly what it is, and obviously I'm not qualified to know what it is, but those are the 2 times I broke the diet. They're not massive breaks, but I've obviously paid the penalty. BMI, originally 45, 39.1 last week. Now my BMI is down to 38.7. I guess maybe in another year or 2 years it'll be down to something correct if I keep things going at the current rate. Well, not at the current rate, at the desired rate. I can't keep it up at the current rate simply because after 12 weeks, I'm really not supposed to do this extreme a diet anymore. It's supposed not to be safe, so I've got to make sure I get these last 2 weeks right and lose slightly over a kilo at least each week. So I'm going to have to cut down on the walking a little bit. The blood sugar, that was okay, 5.5. That's last week it was 4.8. Again, sorry, I don't know why the fluctuation, why the difference, but as long as it's below 6, I don't, and obviously not under 4, which is very unlikely, I don't mind. And the bonus readings from the clinic in Preston, it was a lovely day as well, and the footage got ruined because my microphone malfunctioned. I suppose I could do a voiceover, but why not just cram everything into this one video? My blood pressure was 110/80, which I believe, having Googled this, is at the top of the acceptably normal range. So it's not high blood pressure, but it's at the high end, or right at the high end of normal blood pressure. And my oxygen level was 98%. I saw that reading because they put one of those meters onto my finger, the sort you can pick up for 20 quid if you're concerned about that, which, given what's going around at the moment, there is concern about that sort of thing. I also gleaned from my visit to the clinic that future trials in the UK are going to struggle to find enough people, A, to volunteer because the vaccinations are going quickly, but also then enough of those people to be infected or not infected, so I guess they might have to start moving some of them elsewhere. I was also, well, I wasn't told, but he thanked me a lot for coming back and staying on the trial. Kind of suggests that a lot of people, they've had their stuff, their injections from the trial and then their vaccine, and they decided to call it a day, which I think is wrong unless there's an urgent reason. I think when you go on these trials, you should stick with them. It's only a number of visits over a year, and you can reschedule them if you can't make them for whatever reason. So less than 2 weeks to go now before I start reducing my shake intake. I'm planning it at the moment because I've got to make sure I not only have the right number of shakes left, but also that I eat the right things after that. So again, thank you very much everybody for your messages of support and encouragement, and thanks to everybody who watched the video. Keep watching, keep encouraging, keep liking, keep subscribing. Also, your feedback is most welcome. Please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. I'm sure I'll need a little bit of advice on various things when I start coming off the shakes. But bye for now, and don't forget, you can't beat a bit of mutton.